we're gonna jump right into my Excel spreadsheet and I'm gonna give you the average days that it took for brokers to actually get money to me after dropping off a load. So what better source than Google? On average, how long does it take to get paid by brokers in trucking? On average, getting paid by brokers in trucking can range from same day or 2 to 7 days with quick pay or factoring, which we're going to talk about. But the traditional days to get paid is 30 to 60 days. And I'm going to show you my numbers because that's hard data from when I ran the load to when I got paid. And I have two columns here. Column C is the pickup date column, and column P is the date that payment was received, the date that the check or the ACH or the cash cleared in my bank account, okay? When that money became spendable. And then column Q, these are formulas. If you look up here in the formula bar, if you click column Q, I am subtracting column P, which is the date payment was received, from column C. If you run Excel spreadsheets, this function is how you can find your days to pay. You can start keeping your own data. So if a broker wants to take 122 days or 176 days to pay you, you can maybe decide that that load isn't worth it, because even if you took it, you need something that's going to pay you a little bit quicker because you know your expenses, you know your bank account situation. Let me just give you the answer to the question, and then I'll tell you the workaround on how valuable a factoring company is. The factoring company I recommend is OTR Solutions, but we'll get into that. So column Q, we're just gonna click the whole entire column, and then I'm gonna go down here to the bottom right here. Okay, you hit average. It's gonna average all of those values out. Average 69 days. Let's put that in perspective for you. All right, I want to put that in perspective. Let's say you started on January 13th, as I did in 2025, and I took my first load January 13th. 69 days later is going to bring you all the way out to 317. Let's change this average function on the bottom right to sum. $36,000 is how much you could be floating. You know, yes, some of these are going to pay you within that 30 days. Some of them are going to pay you within the 60 days, but some of them are going to take you a lot longer, 77 days, 71 days, 122. So you have your answer. 67 days is the average that I wait. Okay, from my own data, my own loads, that's how long I wait. I do not use a factoring company anymore. I did use a factoring company the first 2 years because when you're first starting out, most likely you are not going to have $36,000 to float until these brokers start paying you. Then once the brokers start paying you, you know, it's like a revolving wheel. The factoring company that I recommend is OTR Solutions. The reason I recommend them is because of one thing. They're a true non-recourse factoring company. Okay, let's slide down. And let's read what true non-recourse even means. The factoring company assumes all risk, meaning the trucking company won't take a hit if a debtor doesn't pay. So you run a load for a broker. That broker goes out of business, but OTR already gave you the money. They're not going to come after you and try to take the money out of some of your other loads that you factored with them. They're a top-rated 4.9. They are the top-rated factoring service on the App Store. It's almost impossible to start out a trucking company if you have less than like 30 or 40 grand. And honestly, a lot of people keep their factoring company because it makes invoicing so easy. You invoice one person. You don't have to invoice 100 different emails, right? And have correspondence with 100 different people. They handle all that for you. It's almost like you have your own accountants. I did sign up for their affiliate program because it does help support the channel. So I get a small fee if you guys sign up and mention me. If you want me to keep bringing you guys information that I find is very valuable, that helped me stay in business for 3.5 years now, then just mention Baby Lion sent you to them and I'll get a small referral fee. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.